We're here in Hoboken, and Julia Murray, one of the leading designers of trans fashion, of Wicker Murray Designs, is creating our first creation. Now, Julia, why don't you explain to me what you're going to do now? Well, we have this regular, just as inexpensive regular hat, and we've decided to make it a little bit more liberated with putting a touch of color, a little flower. Turn it around so I can see it full. Oh, don't twist it the wrong way. We got to get the flower set just right, so when you look at it, see? So there'll be a little flower in our creations, and it's going to be a historic record because trans fashion someday is going to be a multi-million-dollar enterprise. Or take 7th Avenue by Forum. We'll be talking on forums about our creative, how our whole concept of trans fashion to liberate, to make everyone happy and more beautiful, and let everyone dress and express themselves the way they should, to free men from the prison of brown, blue, and black, you know, that they spend their lives in, being dreary little ugly things with baggy pants. And we're going to bring glamour to men, and we're going to free women from pinks and whatever little prisons they're in.
Restraining clothes.
Right. We're going to make it everyone freer and better. We're making a better world through fashion.
Right.
And this is our first creation. Now, Julie, you're going to just go ahead and do it, and I'll film it. We'll edit it later.
Well, I'm just going to be sitting here for the next 10 minutes squeezing the hat.
Right. You put the glue on. You put this Quilter's Choice glue.
Yes.
It's a very simple glue. You can get it at any shop. We were encouraging everyone to join us in liberating the world by creating interesting designs of their own source. I think this only costs a few dollars. See, Julia's laughing. She's having fun already. She's working. But anyway, so how long are you supposed to hold it? All day? Your arm gets stiff?
Doesn't say.
Oh, that's why you didn't give me my glasses. You can't let go. I'm going to put it on standby so I get my glasses to read how long she's supposed to hold it. The sun may set. It's right now 2:10 in the afternoon. I can't read. I've got to get my glasses. It says basting glue, no pinning or stitching necessary. Temporary bond, washes out completely. Perfect for quilts, appliques, hem, and craft work. On the back it says we snipped it 1/8 of an inch. Fine line of glue. Apply only a small amount of glue to fabric, either in a solid thin line or with a dabbling motion for a dotted line. Which did you do?
I did the splotch. I did like 3 drops that squeezed together between the.
That might have been too much. Then it says, let's see, apply only a small. Wait, let me the directions. Okay. Apply only a small amount of glue to fabric, either a thin line or dabbing. We had that. Motion for a dot. Gently press fabric together to bond. Allow to dry. And stitch over if desired. Well, we're not going to be stitching over.
I think all you need
it says you can wash out with warm water, remove nozzle, and rinse with warm water after each use. So we have to remove the nozzle after we let this sit. No toxic, no unpleasant odors, keep from freezing, so we can't put the glue in the freezer. For more information about this and other Beacon products, please visit our website, www.beaconcreates.com. We're going to set the world at work. This is a revolution we're starting, Sylvia. This is
Julia.
Julia, I'm sorry. Isn't that funny? I'd call Julia by the name of the great love of her life.
Rusty and Chelsea. So
huh?
I call you Rusty and Chelsea. So.
Well, you call me that? I don't care. Oh, you will? Or you threatening or promising? Oh, you already did by mistake?
Yes.
Because you used to live with Rusty and Chelsea,
yes,
right?
I did, right. Maybe I will. I don't think.
And they're both trans women.
Right.
One of whom was a heterosexual and has children. I think the daughter accepts her, but the son is hostile about it.
No, the son is gay, and he's just kind of rejecting her as a model for his life, and not because they do it with transsexuality. He's just not very responsible.
Yeah, and Chelsea was a male, and after they became trans, I did a ride with Chelsea. Oh, that's beautiful. It's wonderful. I took a ride with Chelsea once, and she talked about trans people, that they really probably were looking for other transsexuals as lovers. And then she ended up, they both had a sex change operation and ended up being lesbian lovers. Huh?
Within 2 days of each other.
and then they ended up being lesbian lovers. Now, I don't understand why two men, I mean, that's hard me for being...
Men.
No, but I'm saying, but they were two biological males who had their testicles removed, their dicks split in half and used as a lining for a new vagina.
Right.
To go through all that to end up as lesbian lovers seems to me, it's just another one of those strange transsexual stories that are so fabulous in a way.
Well, so you're assuming that any woman would want a dick, and that's not true.
Oh, see how stupid I am. I'm not a liberated trans-age man. I'm just getting used to being trans. I should remember the trans community, so I got to learn my P's and Q's, right?
Right, like now that you're young, you may want to end up...
Well, I'm not young. I'm still trying this old body. See, it's just that I'm trying to make... I would like to grow young again, stop aging, reverse the disease of aging, and be young and beautiful like Rio Nishikito.
Well, can't you see yourself having a relationship with another trans-age person? It's the same thing.
You know, actually, I never thought of that. We're so rare, though. I mean, really, I'm telling you, I only know... There's almost no one, there's one person, he actually is straight, Jerry Spivak, who's 69 years old. He's probably the closest. I met him at the International Human Ethical Union thing at the UN. Oh my, and I don't ruin the hat. Oh my, hey, that looks good on you too. This is a hat that either men or women can wear. We've doubled the market for hats, darling. No wonder we're going to be famous and rich with this going on. Huh?
Trans people of all kinds.
Right. Trans women, trans men, trans Asian people.
Right.
We really even get to the point where those poor, unliberated, non-trans men...
We should call them trad people.
What are they?
Traditional.
Oh, the trads. We'll call them the trads, right? We're the trans. I love the way you set that down gently. I can tell that you're going to be very successful at the craft, and we'll see. I'm going to wear this to my over 40 group, and I'll take a shot of myself when I finally get in full trans agent, gender-free fashion regalia and head off to my over 40 stage with a bunch of tired old men gather every Thursday night to share their stories of life, and I have so much more interesting life than they really do.
You gotta start a whole new movement within the Sage society.
Oh, and not just Sage. I want it in the whole world. I'm not going to be just homosexuals. I mean, I want to liberate. Like I said, Jerry Spivak is heterosexual, and he's the only man that I know that I would consider trans agent like myself. And that hat is looking fabulous. I can't wait to wear it tomorrow night. And so as we end the day, the hat, the glue didn't stick. We tuck it in with a pin. The hat is all ready to go. To be worn out in a fashionable way. Isn't that beautiful the way that hat looks? I love that hat. That's got style. That's got class. That's really trans fashion. This is Randy Wicker, and I'm off to my over 40 group in my first trans fashion outfit with my hat and my women's untied tie and my money belt, as they say, which I may be, I don't know what it is, black macho pants, and you know, my $8.50 Walmart watch. I spent no expense, and I think the outfit really, I rather like it with my Marsha P. Johnson pin.
I think you consider tying the tie, or at least knotting it. You're not going to knot it?
No. It's important that it hang.
Okay.
See, my designer here is trying to improve my image, but I am very, have very definite ideas of the image I want to project.
Yeah, I want to see.
And you love that hat. Isn't that hat beautiful?
There it is.
Ah.